is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trevette.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories: state capitals, American history, what planet are you from, debriefing, TV shows by Emmy winner, and women writers. Where do we begin, Player 1? The old barracks in this New Jersey capital housed Continental Army troops during the Revolution. It's Player 1. You are correct. Player 1. The site for this capital was chosen because of its location between Pensacola and St. Augustine. It's Player 1. Yep. We return to, at an elevation of about 7,000 feet, this city in New Mexico's Sangre de Cristo Mountains is the highest state capital. Yes, Player 1? Right. Please pick again. When Kansas became a state in 1861, this city became capital. Let's hear it, Player 1. You are correct. Player 1, 2 state capitals with city in their names lie west of the Rocky Mountains: Salt Lake City and this one. Okay, Player 1. Right you are. Please pick again, Player 1. This famous transaction in 1803 doubled the territory of the U.S. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yeah. That's correct. A lot of clues, a lot of In the 1760s, he and Charles Mason used milestones to mark the boundary line between Maryland and Pennsylvania. Let's hear it, Player 1. You are correct. Player 1, the Watergate scandal led to the resignation of this U.S. president in 1974. Yes, Player 1? Correct. Player 1, in the 1830s, some 4,000 members of this Indian tribe died during a forced march known as the Trail of Tears. Let's hear it, Player 2. Good for you. Okay, let's get back. Reconstruction refers to the period of readjustment and rebuilding after this war. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Player 1, start us. It has seasonal weather patterns and iron-rich minerals in the soil, giving it a distinct red color. Let's hear it, Player 3. Right you are. Player 3, greater in mass than all the other planets combined. It's surrounded by dozens of moons. Yes, Player 1? Good. Player 1, it's the smallest and densest of the outer gas giants and has an appropriate name, as it has a watery interior. Okay, player one.
Yeah!
Yes. Select again. Its mean distance from the Sun is only about 36 million miles. Player three. Yes. Player three. Bands of debris and ice surround it, as do its satellites, including Titan. Let's hear it, player two. That's correct. Player two, start us. It's the alliterative salutation that traditionally begins each entry of a girl's daily journal. Okay, player one. You got it. Player one, to slobber, or to bounce a basketball. Okay, player two. Good for you. All right, let's get back. Humorous poetry with irregular rhythm is known by this canine name. Player two. Right. Player two. To a Londoner, it's a trash can. It's player one. Yes. A lot of clues. An alcoholic may suffer from this, from the Greek for mad thirst. Player three. Yes. Player three, start us. 2009, Glenn Close. Okay, player three. Yep. Player three, 2008, Alec Baldwin. Player two. Yes. Player two, you're in command of the 2009, Bryan Cranston. Okay, player two. Good. Player two, 2011, Juliana Margulies. Okay, player three. That's it. Player three, 2004, Cynthia Nixon. Okay, player one. Good. Where do we begin, player one? Troubled by the Fugitive Slave Law of 1850, she wrote what became an immediate bestseller. It's player two. Yes. Player two. This author created the vampire Lestat, the bad boy of the blood-sucking world. Okay, player one. Correct. Where do we begin, player one? Answer. It's the Daily Double. And you have the lead. Please enter your wager. The clue. Not published until 2004, Suite Française is by Irene Nemirovsky, who died in this concentration camp in 1942. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. Player one, back to you. It was Curtains for Hercule Poirot in her 1975 mystery, Curtain. Player two.
Yeah!
That's it. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. She wrote the 1970 novel Play It As It Lays and the 2011 memoir Blue Nights. Let's hear it, player 3. Right you are. Player 3, you're going first in Double Jeopardy, and we'll start that round right after this break. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are This Side of Parasites, Photography, Le Cinéma, Saints, Brit Speak, and Libraries. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player 3. Make a selection. When a tiny parasite enters an oyster's shell, mantle cells cover it with nacre until this is formed. Yes, player 1? Correct. Where do we begin, player 1? This plant grows as a parasite on apple tree trunks, blooms in February and March, yet still is a factor in Christmas kisses. Let's hear it, player 3. That is correct. Where do we begin, player 3? PSI is a charity delivering nets to fight this parasite-caused disease that kills 3,000 African children a day. It's player 3. Hey, you're right. You can vent this soft ductless organ that fights infection with parasite detection. Yes, player 1? Yes. All right, let's get back into this. Closely related to meningitis, this inflammation of the brain can result from viral infections or tiny parasites. It's player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1, choose again. Men at Work is a 1932 book containing Lewis Hines' 1930 photos chronicling the construction of this skyscraper. Yes, player 2. Hey, you're right. All right, let's get... It's the camera lens attachment that allows for a 180-degree wide-angle view. Yes, player 3. Right. Player 3, you're in command of... In 1907, two French brothers with this last name marketed their autochrome glass plates to produce color photos. Okay, player 3. You are correct. We return to you, player 3. From the Latin for to open, it's the camera part that controls the intensity of light striking the film. Yes, player 2. That's correct. Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. Her first photo essay appeared in Esquire in 1960. Much of her work thereafter depicted human oddities. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. Player 2, choose again. 45 years before Disney, Jean Cocteau made a live-action version of this film with Josette Day as Belle. Yes, player 2. Yes. Player 2. This 2001 title role was meant for Emily Watson, but she didn't speak French. Audrey Tautou got the part. Let's hear it, player 1. Right you are. All right, let's get back into this. Player 1 has control of the board. Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are in first place. Player 1, please select your wager. And the clue. This star of Chocolat and The English Patient made her film debut in the 1982 French film Liberty Bell. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, back to you. In 1956, Roger Vadim directed his first film, And God Created Woman, which starred this actress, his then wife. It's player 2. Right. Player 2. This director, son of a famous Impressionist painter, is perhaps best known for his 1937 film, Grand Illusion. It's player 3.
Yeah!
Good. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player 3. St. John Eudes promoted devotion to this sacred body part, not just of Jesus, but of Mary, too. Okay, player 3. Right. Player 3, you pick a... St. Simeon Stylites resided for decades on one of these, 60 feet tall, from the French for support. Yes, player 2. You are correct. Where do we begin, player 2? Saint Columba of this country was martyred in 853 after telling some Moors that Muhammad was a false prophet. It's player 2.
Yeah!
Correct. Select again. The order founded by this saint in Toulouse was zealous in carrying out the Inquisition. It's player 3. Yes. All right, let's get back into the Pope struck a medal to celebrate the 1572 massacre of Huguenots on this Saint's Day. Yes, player 2. Yes.
Wow!
Player 2, where do we start? Nigel likes his eggs with rashers, also known as this. It's player 2. That's it. Player 2, back to you. It's the British word for a merry-go-round or a traffic circle. Okay, player 2. That's correct. Select again. An all-male school wouldn't have an alumni reunion, but a gathering of these, part of the network of them. Player 2. That is correct. Please pick again, player 2.
Woo!
Answer. The other daily double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? Player 2, give us a wager. Okay, here is the clue. It can mean having a healthy rosy color or be a British intensifier like bloody. Yep. Player 2, back. Perspex is a British name for this trademarked acrylic plastic. Yes, player 3. Yep. Player 3, make a selection, please, as we can. This country's national library, the Biblioteca Nacional José Martí, was financed by a tax on sugar. Okay, player 3. You got it. Player 3, back to you. The Hector Hodler Library in Rotterdam, which is devoted to this artificial language, has over 15,000 books. Player 3. That is correct. Player 3. When his presidential library was dedicated in 1991, 4 former presidents were in attendance. Okay, player 3. Yes. Player 3. This Shakespeare library, named for this Standard Oil man, is run by Amherst College. Okay, player 3. Correct. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? The Radcliffe Camera, Britain's first round library, is the main reading room of this bigger library at Oxford. Yes, player 3? Hey, you're right. I'll see you all for Final Jeopardy in just a moment. Here's today's Final Jeopardy category. Word history. What are you going to wager? This is a good category. Here's the clue for you. This term for a deadly substance may derive from the name of a love goddess. What did you put as your response? And that correct response will add... What did you put as your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Did you come up with the correct response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response?
Woo!
Player 1, congratulations to you. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.